because I do typically read for divines, I do want to, I was picking up on a bit of counterpart energy within that reading, but I just wanted to, but it was subtle. It was subtle, and it wasn't pertinent to that specific message there, but it was very interesting. That Two of Cups stuck out to me, and as I shuffled, just now I was seeing the Lovers. So let's see about that. Hierophant, Eight of Cups. Wheel. Bottom there. Oh my goodness, these are kind of coming out kind of crazy. You see how I just went? So we got the Hierophant, right? Our High Priest. We got the Queen of Cups. I'll show you these. We got the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, right? Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck there. I feel like me continuously crossing my arm, like I feel like you're the Eight of Cups, Queen of Cups energy here. Kind of like really in your feelings. Really in your feelings. Stoic. Spiritually, energetically. Feels like this other person's like kind of really getting their life together, getting in their own bag, getting in their own seeing their own light, starting to see their own light. That's a lot, but we grab them. So Six of Cups, the Moon. Then we got the Wheel and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups coming out under the King of Wands. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords. We're gonna put that under you because the color scheme is matching, and it's like masculine, feminine, masculine. Because there's, you know, it's 4 cards per row here. Let's get 2 more. And your energy is all like blue green, so very much throat, very much. Very much throat, very much heart, right? How you express what you feel. That Temperance reversed here under the Hierophant, the Six of Cups. High Priest, not so priestly. Sun at the bottom of the deck though. Let's go. Let's get this Knight of Cups. Ten of Wands. So you got someone here that's very much trying to make a move. Trying to come towards you with something. Trying to reconcile something. Maybe not as grounded and as patient and as balanced as maybe you would like, maybe the universe would like, but it's like the need to really unload this burden. and not unload it onto you as in like bring their problems to you, but it's like this, you know, when someone's ready to propose, but their person doesn't know that they're gonna propose, and so they're just carrying around the ring, right? And it's like the ring is burning a hole through their pocket. It's like this offer showing them you, showing you them, showing you them. It's like this weight for them. It's like burning a hole in them. It's making them a little bit impatient with the process here. But they don't understand that you're still dealing with some stuff. You're still working on, if you just saw my previous reading, you're still working on kind of seeing yourself differently. You've changed. You've changed a lot. You've grown a lot. But you're sitting in this like new landscape where you're gonna have to like, where it's really taking you it's taking like willful, conscious effort to go within your subconscious and like address certain fears that you have, certain misconceptions that you have about yourself, right? These things that like that keep you up at night, that you know, that cause you so much anguish and anxiety. And it's taken this solitude. It's needed. It's divinely guided here, right? Like you sitting in this Queen of Cups energy. It's very much divinely guided because you were mistaking it for, I can, you know, I can do it alone. I can go at it alone, and very much trickery, deceptive of the mind energy. And that's why the wheel has got a hold on this. That's why you're kind of giving this pause. Wait. They don't love you like I love you. Wait. because though they are sitting in a good spot and everything's coming up roses for them, they don't see it yet. And I think within their own personal life, they're doing wonderful. But I think when it comes to love, right? Soul connection, soul contracts, they're not quite there yet. They're not quite grounded in their depths like they need to be. They have the intuition. They have that deep psychic connection here with the Queen of Cups out. Do they fully trust it? Are they fully willing to trust it? I don't know, but this is about to whirl. This is about to close out, right? This is coming to a close. And I mean, literally, Neptune is about to enter Aries. Saturn's about to enter Aries. Like, we're about to come up on the Chinese Lunar New Year. But do you see how this entire reading, my energy is very different from the previous reading, and I'm doing them back to back. My arms are just crossed. It's like open and receptive to everything, but very, very skeptical of this. And I think that's why I was even hesitant to even take it the love route the last reading, right? The energy didn't feel like it necessitated that. And then I had to go, no, I feel like I need to read on that a little bit. And that's that seven of swords energy here, right? You know, thinking that you need to go at it alone, thinking that you have to go at it alone, or that you really want to. And them kind of needing to be shown, no, that's not quite what you want, but it's not like they need to be shown this in a learn their lesson sort of way. It's like, and I even referenced the reading that I did yesterday of saying that something was about to happen cosmically that's going to feel like abandonment, but it's for you to see what you're made of. And it could be that you abandoned this person before, and now they're seeing what they're made of in this regard, or they're about to like lose something in their life. And lose something could mean anything, right? It could mean, you know, when you really fall in love and you come into union with someone else, you do lose a part of yourself. You lose a part of not your agency, but your sovereignty, in a way of, you know, when two become one, some things have to fall off for that merge to happen, right? So it's that kind of energy. It's almost like they're still kind of afraid of that, and still kind of understanding that that is not something to fear, right? That it's okay that certain things you're gonna have to walk away from, and that you don't actually want to be alone, and that, like, that it's good that you've learned to do that, but you don't have to anymore. And that's not your path. They're not quite there yet. So I don't know what would come up for them to see that. But that's where we are. Let's get more on your energy. Seven of Cups, the Empress, Queen of Wands, and Justice. And notice how in the previous reading the Emperor came out. This is just about trusting. I think it's more you understanding the trust that's going to be required on their end, right? What this is going to take for them. But also, I think for you, it's, and I might stop here because the Benadryl is kicking in fast. Let's get a couple more really, really quickly. Seven of Pentacles with them all. Yeah, we're wrapping this up. Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck here. We also have 777 because of the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles here at the bottom. Seven of Cups. Four of Swords. Empress. It was the Five of Swords that wants to come out, but didn't. Empress. Crazy. We got the Two of Swords reversed and the Devil reversed. Confirming the Empress. Queen of Wands. This is still blocked by a little bit of fear. That was the star that wanted to come out. But it's like I said, it's worlding. It's changing. As I say, it's worlding. The world, you see, trying to come out. Queen of Wands. But that was also the Tower. Two of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. They just got to see that they can do it. We got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress out. Justice. I want more of that. That was the Nine of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Yep. Yep. The Fool. I don't think that the point of this is your energy. It's telling you about their energy, telling you where they're at. Yeah, that's why this is still working on them. That's why this is still worlding within them, because this is a lot. This is a big shift for them. A big shift for Elma. And really having to go within and juggle multiple truths, juggle multiple realities. Because it's like that clarity, that soundness of mind, but still understanding, being able to trust their mind. I hope that's making sense here. It's like, again, it's just that they're not quite there. They're not quite ready. They know how to handle themselves, how to nourish themselves. Even if they don't necessarily feel as though they do, they know how to. Do they know how to take that, or do they trust themselves to take that and turn around and do that in relation with another? No, but it's getting there. They're finding that balance here with the the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. They're finding that balance, and Justice is out. And it's like this, and really what it is here, it comes down to this period. Like, they need this period. They need this time, they need this time alone here. The Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands, they need this time alone here to find themselves, to really see themselves in a new light, That's what's going to bring this stuff into balance. That's going to allow them to have this confidence, right? To see that they are exactly who they say they are truly, alone, in order for them to even begin to trust themselves to do that within union. And that's why you're holding off on this offer. And I know it's burning a hole through you, and that's why you have temperance reverse here. You gotta settle that. Let's get some on this temperance reverse here. Actually, temperance reverse. Yeah, we got adaptability. Ooh, that was a lot that came out. We got adaptability, nourishment, stagnation, balance. Don't confuse a period that is nourishing you both, that's teaching you both, that's sustaining you both, for stagnancy. You got to balance that out, right? You've got to upright that and find the harmony, the tranquility, the equilibrium within that. You've got to find the patience, right? Just as they have learned to really appreciate the grit, appreciate the process, you've got to appreciate the mud process, because there's a point to it. There's always a point to it. So this pause for you, there is a point to it, a very sacred point to it. And yes, you want to come forward with this offer to show them you, but what's more important, you standing in your own self and continuing to nourish yourself, to balance this out for yourself, to make sure that when the time is right, you're ready, you know what I mean? Or is it more important that you show this person? Because then, if that's the case, where's that coming from? And it's not as ready as you think that you are, and you're not sitting in this King of Wands Emperor energy like you think that you are. You notice how, and you guys are a pair, like there's nothing to worry about here. You came out as the Emperor and the King of Wands. They came out as the Empress and the Queen of Wands. You're a pair. This is happening. Does it need to happen right now though? If you like, you know, it's like you know this is a thing. You know you guys are divines. You know you guys are counterparts, that you're on this journey. And while they face their own demons, and for them, you know, it takes as long as it takes. You have to remember, the wheel is over this. Because for them, it is almost like, and also you're coming out here as the Hierophant, the High Priest, right? You were divine masculine within the 5D. That's big, powerful shit. And I think there's a reason why that came out as the very, very first card, to let you know, hey, like, you are sitting in this energy. There is a bit of a balance that still needs to happen though. Or like you're just more so on the cusp of this energy, on the edge of this energy, and you needed to understand what the point is, what the hold is. And here she is. Here's the last one, Queen of Pentacles. Understanding what the holdout is. It's them in the sense of they got their own stuff, but also because you also have your own stuff. Don't try to rush this. Don't try to rush this. If you know you have a lifetime with someone, why do you need for it to happen right now? And if you understand that your purpose is bigger than this love story, then you know that until this stuff gets resolved within you, right? That temperance coming in, you know, into balance. You bringing that into alignment, right? Bringing some divinity into that. You know that this is going to be on pause as well. Anyway, yeah. So I hope this helped. Regardless of if you are the man, the woman, the non-binary, gender fluid person here within this reading, whichever energy that you resonate with, maybe you're cross-watching, maybe you're not. I love you so much. Have a wonderful day. I wonder if this resonates with you, and I'm off of here because I'm feeling it now. Feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it.